brand new debut season. Let's see the new faces, man. See new faces, old faces. Alright, we still got Clancy, Nelson backing him up. We got rid of the other dude. Got somebody on the practice squad just in case. Ellie's still here. Young Langford. I like Langford. Langford be balling. You see him get in the game, he gonna get his. And he LSU. Willis. He doing alright. Paris still fullbacking, doing his thing. Clemente still balling. Boy got a 98 for speed now. Wooden, he's second string. We got rid of Keaton. Keaton got us some draft capital, did his thing, man. So Keaton out of there. Holcomb in there, Sheldon back, and the rookie Nicholas Lennon. That's the rook. He probably won't get a whole lot of burn, but I think he gonna be returning kicks and punts. Jennings still holding it down. Jennings was great from a very young age, so he probably is gonna be in here dominating for a couple more years. And Sessions ain't letting up. He still get his op Sessions backing up. Osborne nothing changed. Ah. My boy Andrew Thomas dipped on me. He said, "Sorry, Playboy, I don't want to play for y'all no more." And he left at the age of 36. Yep, so we got Corey. Corey been developing. You see, he's not half bad. He's pretty alright out here. So Corey gonna hold it down now. Man, we got Leo Brown. We had to sign him. He old. He good for 1 year. We had a little bad gap right here. We had to get somebody in free agency to fill it. Leo Brown. He like 35. So he probably ain't going to be here next year. Spencer Vaughn. Yeah. And Javante retired on me too. Like the left guard. What was his name? Terry. He stayed getting hurt. But my left guard retired, my left tackle left us, my center retired, so now Spencer Vaughn. He's the weak link. Somehow we got Jennings backing him up. We managed to slip Jennings. Jennings can block. He ain't that strong, but if he get hurt, he got enough. Oh, he got an 85 for pass block and an 84. He's actually really good. He's actually better than him, just a little weak. Just a little weak. Can't let it be. Can't let it be. So Porter then retired. We ended up switching him to right guard because he had so much speed. And this might be his last year. He wanted to retire last year. And he can carry that around. And we switched old Ciante Williams to right tackle because he's certainly just not as fast, but he's strong, man. He got decent pass block. And it's the right side. So we should see it coming. The Rook Jabari, 90 for speed, 85 for strength. He gonna be a problem. Another rookie. We had to get a little draft capital there. Another rookie. 86 for speed, 80 for strength. Man, doing all right. Ben Soto is back. Been ready to show out this year. Carl Williams back, man. He holding it down in his position, man. He holding it down in his position. His backup position. That's a good backup. Carrington still. I think Carrington lost a little bit of strength this year on your boy. Lost a little bit of strength this year on your boy. Didn't lose no speed, so bam. Still crazy. Switch Spain to defensive tackle. Cause he got strong, kept getting he got like 3 things of strength. Now he's strong enough to play. So 88 for speed. The boy, it's gonna be hell in the hole. So like I said, Lionel Kelly. He was our rookie last year. I thought he might start, but the 65 for speed. It's rough, man. Sellers, he's still here. Sellers is the beast. Quan Livingston, second string. That's a rookie right there. We're gonna talk about him later. Ain't nothing changed right there, really. Trent still holding it down, and Griff ain't going nowhere. Trent ended up getting a boost. He got a 95 speed. He got another boost in speed, and he 30. Um, Rashad Wilkins and Devin George, two linebackers. We snuck out there. Good speed, great speed, decent strength. They looking here. That's good. Third, fourth down. Middle linebackers right there, so they filling some gaps and they covering outsides just in case Roseman and Livingston gets hurt. But Deadman converted the linebacker holding it down. Ain't lose no speed, ain't really lose nothing. That man still 92 for zone. 92 for zone. He lost some zone. Okay, he lost a little something, but he's still holding it down. Tough 91 for speed. Can't do nothing with it. Ingram turned 30. They lose no speed. The boy Savage. The rookie. I wasn't put Falk, but nah, man. I said Falk better suited in the slot, man. We're gonna let Reese get some burn, man. See what he about. 94 for speed, 69 for strength, 91 change direction. See, we gotta work on them. The man in his own, but he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. We still got young Sheldon, but we got Sheldon 30, so man, we might have to end up moving him to linebacker too next year or something if he don't get too slow, or we might have to get rid of him. And we got Ronnie Prince, the rookie. This man gonna be the man to change the game back here for us, keep us strong. Old Johnny Wheel, man, still down here cracking heads. He ain't nobody you wanna see. We moved Isaiah over here for the speed factor. Ain't nothing really changed. Same kicker, Connor. He got some big. I didn't give up on him, man. He came here with weak leg, and the leg getting decent. Britt, leg of the year. Okay, yeah, Lennon gonna be returning punts. The rookie gonna be returning kicks and punts since Holcomb got a boost in the depth chart. Even Jennings gonna be able to snap this. Alright. Okay. Ain't nothing changed, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, yes, that's actually perfect. There we go. Alright, we ready, man. Party hardy. Alright, time to run one. Let's see, we at 91 now. We ain't as good as we was last year. That's because we lost a lot of linemen. Lost a lot of linemen. All I gotta say is, hey, dog, hey. You still on, my boy? Get him, Clancy.
Tonight on EA Sports, it's Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
Yes, sir. Smoak, he ain't aged a bit. He ain't aged a bit. First place deserved United got fired.
We'll fall around the corner. Football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
What I enjoyed this week is that you asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it is permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team to wins.
He's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Back to throw. Bell. Got some room at the 30. And he's got room. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Bell. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it picked up. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
On the handoff, they start with Richardson. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Clancy. His throw incomplete.
Come on, Clancy.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. On 4th down, Clancy, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team, because now your defense has to make that stand up.
On 2nd down now.
Don't come in there.
Banks, and he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at one 48-yard line and ended at the other. From the gun on 3rd down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He'll get off a fairly short kick here, as this is toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands.
Baby.
Yeah, that'll do some things a little bit better. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Hit him with the boot slide.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. He'll buy some time right. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Clancy. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Richardson. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. From the 10, 1st and goal. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd down, Langford. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Clancy. Steps away to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game, because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And his kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Take it at about the 1.
You got both our feet.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The football going back over to Arizona now. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points. An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. He showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants' offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll run with Langford to begin the drive. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to have a 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Grab me with your belly, sucker.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Throwing on 1st down. Bell binds, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Bell. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And now out is the Cardinal field goal team here. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Giants now are going to take over late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. To throw on second down, Clancy. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Clancy. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A final shot before break. Clancy is going to float this over the middle deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So, all right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants about set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
They keep it on the ground with Langford. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. From the gun on 3rd down. Clancy. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Coming up on 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Clancy. And this is caught. Jennings. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 25-yard line. Now a handoff. It's Langford. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Clancy. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They go play action here on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying up this football game. There you go, Charles. His first touchdown pass of the new season.
And he had a strong rookie year. So much more expected of him this one, as you might imagine. He threw that one with confidence and assuredness.
And I noticed that the celebration a little bit more subdued than his first touchdown pass last year as a rookie.
Yeah, he certainly is acting like he's done it before.
I love a good game. I love a good game. I'm gonna try and make it hard on me, Madden. I'll show you. I'll show you. You already see the dots coming. You already see the second one of adjustments. Defense was never struggling. Only reason why they scored on defense is because, actually, the only reason they scored on offense is because they picked field goal, which I took against any field goal range. Even got sacked, but still was so close that they got a field goal again. And they got a pick 6 on defense. And as I'm popping, y'all stop it.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On first down, Bell out to his left. And he'll get nothing out of that one. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York's offense back out there and set to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clancy. He's got a man wide open, complete. The way in, touchdown, New York. A big play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Giants on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17 to 10. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody.
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just 1 big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you, because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're 1 big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on 3rd down. Bell. Now Bell hit. He lost the football. Who's got it? The Giants. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Clancy escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Langford. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And his kick is indeed good. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20 to 10. So that CD, an important one here in the fourth quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a...
Hold up, let me check and make sure we good. Young Yelly broke a kneecap. He gone. 18. 19. So I was supposed to pass. All right.
Two-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a two-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Come see Griff with this.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. On 1st and 10, Bell rolling to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move.
And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
A throw over the middle, taken in.
Let me kill him.
7 yards, the pickup there.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver, that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. That's into the hands of the running back, Roundtree. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, pulled it in. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. To throw on 2nd down. Bell. And a pressure gets to him again. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Langford. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Right, and that's complete. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I know that no game in the NFL is ever easy, but they're making it look that way. Everything is being done with such precision. Just on this drive alone, 3 plays, 3 first downs. If you're on defense, you're scrambling, looking at each other, trying to figure out how are we going to slow these guys down.
Trying to lay one up deep.
Please.
And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
And it's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for the Giants, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Buffalo Bills. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
4, 6, 8, 9, 6. Work, got 1. I'll try to get disrespect. GG. He keeps them less than 200 yards passing. Bet. There we go. Oh, that man ain't got no power.
Like, even the people are so colorful. So in my work, I try to showcase that.
I feel you. Seriously, I feel it in your work. Anyway, Meadow, tell me about you, man. Is that what drew you to photography?
Oh, thank you. uh, I guess what I like the most is it's the ability to capture moments. It's the ability to stop time. Because sometimes moments can get too big for us. We get scared, we run, we fold, do the wrong thing, we say the wrong thing, and just like that, moments pass. So I guess I just like having the ability to just pause a moment forever in hopes of the impossibility of just getting back to it, doing it over. Hopefully that answered your question and that made some sense. And if it didn't, I'm just gonna blame it on the fact that I'm like super hungry right now. Really, I'm just thinking about what I'm gonna eat after this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yes, thank you so much. Hey! Hey, I'm going to Derek and Leonard, please.
Please don't go, let's talk about it. No need for whining, just another fight. What's going on? What did you wrong? I can't deny. Don't tell no lies, I can tell my eyes, you can read the signs. Our souls align, say give it time, don't wanna hold you up. Down on my love, I'm sitting stuck. Please find me, I'm waiting, no hiding. Gotta get you, babe, no bullshit, I'm trying. Yeah, shake up, shake up. I'ma dream you later and I'll live it. You are truly everything worth of me. Yeah, shake up, shake up. I'ma dream you later and I'll live it. You are truly everything worth of me. Popular dating app Stush is under fire this week. It turns out the dating component of the application was a Trojan horse for identity theft. The founders of Stush were stealing users' credit card information to verify extravagant purchases. Authorities estimate the company was able to embezzle upwards of $150 million in just under 3 months. Those who did find love certainly paid a pretty penny for it.
You have my attention.
Were you wrong?
I was wrong.
Yes, you were wrong. This was not the first time in familiar territory. Now I'll give you Zamani. First,
No what first? You don't decide anything.
Agent Cooper, you overestimate your authority. I said I'll help you find Zamani, and I will. But from this point forward, there's one very important rule. I speak only with Elizabeth Keene.
And how's Elizabeth Keene?
My name is Ani Inel. Soon I'll be an editor in the New York Times Magazine.
Your voice is really peerless.
In 6 weeks, I'm getting married in a lavish but tasty ceremony. Luke comes from money.
Something.
Yeah, something no trust fund can buy. The edge. Love my lord. 8 babies. I'm this close to the life no one thought would deserve.
Zani, nice to meet you.
Mr. Larson, it's me. Tiffany.
Tiffany?
I'm working on a documentary about the incident at your high school. There are still so many questions that you've never answered. People want to know, were you a hero or an accomplice?
Imagine what it's going to be like when they find out about what happened.
How could you not tell me about this?
I carried this horrible thing with me alone for years.
And it has built up this rage inside of me.
Connie, get